hang on.
Yeah, get them ready.
Hang on. Thanks.
Yeah.
But they're going to be good tears,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Okay, that's a big expectation, isn't it, we're putting on this story? But I think you'll like it. Little baby Mia was born with a heart defect. She urgently needed surgery or she would die. Dr. Prem Venugopal was one of only 2 heart surgeons in Queensland who could perform the surgery, but he was in isolation after coming into contact with a COVID cluster.
So what happens next, huh? That's the big question. Well, thanks to his selfless actions and some help from Queensland Health, he was able to save her life. And baby Mia, her mum Carolina Potstock, and Dr. Prem Venugopal join us now from Queensland Children's Hospital in Brisbane to talk us through this remarkable tale. So lovely to see you all this morning. Carolina, just talk us through, you got little Mia there. How's she doing?
Yep. She's doing really well. She's definitely kicking goals. So they weren't expecting her to recover so quickly, but she has.
Tell us about what happened, because I think everyone needs to know the circumstances around this, and then how we got the doctor involved.
Oh yeah. Well, the surgery was scheduled for the 2nd of August, and it was postponed because they let us know that the doctor was actually in quarantine, in isolation, and also his family, so they had to reschedule it, which was a little scary at the time because we know that she definitely needed the surgery.
Wow. And so, Doctor, you were in isolation. You were one of about 400 healthcare workers forced into home quarantine because of exposure sites. So you're at home and you get the call that there is this little baby. You're the only one who can save her life. So how did you manage to make this work?
Well, it was more the team than me. So we had the whole executives and the team from Children's Health, Queensland Children's Hospital here, and the CHO's office trying to figure out a way of making this happen. As Carolina said, we didn't have the luxury of time. Mia had to have a surgery. Otherwise, it was a question of whether she's going to survive or not. So we made a plan which was more than what was required, but to be absolutely sure that no harm comes to anybody and we don't take any risk whatsoever. So we had a plan, we stuck to the plan, and it's glad that everything worked well.
It can be brutal surgery, isn't it, on a little one? It just makes your own heart ache for the complexities of it. But you're so good at it now, surgeons. How's she doing now? How's she responded, Doctor?
She's doing very well, better than what we expect for this kind of a condition. But we are looking forward to another 2 surgeries before we can say we've really fixed her. As you know, she was born with a very complex heart condition called hypoplastic left heart syndrome, where her left heart is not doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah. So we are hoping the right side of the heart to do the work of both the right and the left heart. But all things considered, she's doing quite well.
Yeah. Doctor, how did you feel about it? I mean, were you stressed? You'd been in isolation because you'd been exposed to COVID, perhaps worried that you yourself had contracted the virus and performing surgery on a very vulnerable newborn baby?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of go into autopilot mode once you get into theatre. It's everything that happens before the theatre that needs to be sorted out. Once in theatre, you're in your comfort zone, as it were. But as I said, we had all plans put in place and all structures put in place to be absolutely sure that we were not putting anybody to harm. And it is always this risk versus benefit of what we do. In this particular occasion, the benefit of coming in far outweighed the risk of not coming in.
Carolina, a couple of years ago, I did a really beautiful story on a little kid called Levi McCormack who had the same ailment, and just the stress that his parents went through during these times. I mean, how are you holding up through it all?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting there. It was stressful during the surgery and before and after. And now I'm able to enjoy her and just hold her, the things I wasn't able to do for at least 2.5 weeks. So that was a little heartbreaking for me because I just wanted to hold her and take away her pain. But yeah, now I'm getting there. I don't want to cry, but yeah,
cry.
I
get to enjoy her now.
Just join me, huh? And what do you think of this gorgeous doctor standing beside you and what he's done and given your family?
Oh, absolutely grateful. Our whole family's absolutely grateful for him. Like, yeah, I just don't want to imagine if this didn't go through. So yeah, thank you. It's all I can say. Yeah.
Gorgeous stuff.
Can I add?
Yes.
The person in the center of everything is Mia.
Yeah.
Everything revolves around Mia, so everything we do is for her. And I know I'm standing here, but I'm just a frontman for a huge team that's worked in the background to make this happen.
Beautifully said,
and it's
Doctor.
not one person, it's a big team.
Yeah, and Carolina, I'm sure that when she grows up, she'll cause you no dramas whatsoever. None.
Especially if she grows up anything like
Yeah, I'm
Ali.
hoping so. She's doing so well. She's such a quiet little baby, so I'm hoping not to jinx that.
All the best with that.
Yeah, best of luck moving forward, and we appreciate you being on our show today. Thank you so much.